I know y'all like, where has she been? I know I said the same thing. So I'm back. But right now, I just finished the movie, and I just have to let you guys know what is going on with this movie because it's a little wild one. Okay, so I watched the Seven Deadly Sins, and this one was Lust. Okay, TD Jakes put out a movie, two movies actually, and Seven Deadly Sins. This past Saturday was Lust, and then this coming Saturday is Envy. So it's quite. I think I know what's gonna happen Saturday because of some things I always look at and stuff, but we'll see. So this movie, Seven Deadly Sins, which was Lust, is starred Keri Hilson, Tobias Trevilion. I think that's how you say his name. Yeah, I know I don't say names right, so please don't judge me. Tobias Trevilion, and Tank, which Tank's real name is Darrell. Okay, Zarel Babbles. Which if y'all don't know who Tank is, he's a singer. He does act in different. He acted in New Edition, and I think that's it that I remember. Keri Hilson's a singer. Like, move over and let the actors and actresses that really want to act, but you know, whatever. So this movie was really, really good. It kind of reminded me of Tyler Perry's Temptations. I like Tyler Perry's other movies. I don't really like his Medea movies, but the Temptation movie was really good. And this movie kind of played along with that, with the woman being the lead and the deceiver or whatever. So this movie, I give it an entire 3 lips, okay? Oh, my hand look ashy. Okay, so in the movie, Keri Hilson is about to marry Tobias. And so she's never been with another man. Tobias is the first guy. Let me pause. I wasn't gonna watch this movie. My cousin texted me at 6 o'clock in the morning talking about, have you watched it? You should review it. What are you thinking about at 6 o'clock in the morning? But this one is for you, Jones. Okay? This one is for you. And I like TD Jakes. Anyways, I was gonna watch it because I like Jumping the Broom. And I watch Jumping the Broom all the time. And so I was like, well, let me go on and put this on or whatever. So yeah. So Keri Hilson is about to marry Tobias, right? And so this is the only guy she's ever been with, and she's having these emotions like she doesn't know she wants to get married. Well, she does know, but she doesn't know because she's never been with another man. And then, you know, she's feeling all these different ways. So then Tank is Tobias's friend from way back in the day when they did illegal stuff. And he gets out of jail and he comes to the house or whatever. And the first interaction with them, Tank takes his finger and sucks some yogurt off her lip. Like, you nasty, you freaky. Ooh, okay, you don't even know her. Just, I mean, he been in jail for 7 years, so I guess he lick off anything that's a woman. So whatever. Like, so so that was their first interaction. So she starts to feel some type of way because the sexual energy she was getting from Tobias, she's not getting it anymore. And while they're planning for this wedding, they're also about to open up her spa, and they have some other entrepreneurial things that they're like doing. So that's probably where all his energy went to, where he really wasn't in a mood for sex. But I don't think he communicated that to her, which made her feel some type of way because he wasn't desiring her like normal. And it was a bunch of funky attitudes and stuff along with that. So I don't know if that's what was going on with him, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Just so much going on. How can I be intimate right now? I'm busy. You know, I'm thinking something. Sorry, my allergies. And it's nighttime, okay? So in the movie, so her and Tank never have sex. They just are intimate, you know, that he kisses her, they kiss each other, and they feely touchy, feely touchy. That's really weird, Danielle. They touchy feely or whatever, and so Keri Hilson's grandmother, who raised her, and one of her close friends who was working alongside her, they noticed, and she's really open with them, like, she wants to have sex with Tank, and she want to do it to him. She want to give him the business or whatever. And they like, no, girl, you got this good man on the side. You need to just wait a minute, it'll roll over. Just wait till your wedding day. So Tank, the night before the wedding, Tank tells her to meet him at the bar. And she meets him. You got this tall, sexy chocolate man ready to do anything for you, Keri. Now you gonna meet this jailbird? So she go on down there to meet this man or whatever. She do her little sexy walk, and then it was real sexy and pretty. Keri's beautiful anyway, so she just prances on in there, whatever, and meets him, blah, blah, blah. And they go upstairs. So while they about to get it going, and she like ripping dude pants off, like, I'm about to give this to you because I want this. Unbuckle your pants. And so Tank says, what if, I think his name is Damon, what if he was here, or what if he was watching? And it just threw her off. And she backed up like, what? Where'd that come from? So he finally tells her right there, she got her legs all spread, honey, like a spider. And he like, well, I'm just saying, I've been trying to get revenge on him for 7 years. So come to find out, I'll get to that at the end. So he want revenge against dude because he felt like he stabbed him in the back years ago, and that's why he did 7 years versus Tank did the 7 years. And in his mind, it should have been Tobias who did the 7 years. So he's been plotting to get him for 7 years. So this is how he got back revenge, by sleeping with his fiance. So the day of the wedding comes, and she walked down there. So Tank, had the nerve to tell her. He stopped her because they didn't do it, remember? He was like, tomorrow when you get married, Tank, he try to play that tough role, but it'd be like, Tank, you sing R&B, shut up. So he was like, okay, when you come to this room tomorrow night, remember it was me that brought you here first, and I did this, and la 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 la. So when she comes to da 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 da, prance on down this aisle, she looking at Tank, she looking at dude, she get up to the altar. I can't do this. She stops the wedding, runs upstairs crying. And Tobias runs upstairs. I'm using their real names too. Tobias runs upstairs to get her. He like, what's wrong? What's wrong? Her name was Tiffany. What's wrong? What's wrong? And so she's like, I can't do it. I cheated on you, and blah, blah, blah. So he's screaming and hollering. And the preacher, oh God, what is his name? Oh, what is the preacher's name? I can't think of his name. Clifton Powell. Clifton Powell is the pastor. So he comes upstairs with them, and he's like, man, don't hurt her. He's like, I ain't gonna hurt her, but why would she do this to me? He heard the usual, why'd you do this to me? Spiel. So that happened, and blah, blah, blah. So then the wedding is called off, and Tobias is, he breaks it off. He don't want to talk to her. He ain't answering her phone, nothing. Her friend convinces her to still open up the spa, even though, they're not together. They ain't talking. She was like, but you still need to put it on because everybody's anticipating an open date and blah, blah, blah. So she still goes forth with that, but then she texts him and calls him. He don't answer him. So he meets up. He talking to Tank like, yeah, do you think you know who it is? Do you think you know who it is? And blah, blah, blah. So he pulls out a gun. Tobias pulls a gun like, man, whoever it is, I'm handling. So Tank like, I didn't even know you had a piece, man. Where you get that from? Blah, blah, blah. So he kind of get fearful like, man, he going back to his old ways. Mind you, dude hurt. His fiance just told him she cheated on him. So he was like, well, I got somebody on it. I got somebody following her. So I'm going to find out who dude is. So Tank, you could see the fear. So some moments pass, and he's at the hotel or wherever he was staying, packing his stuff, like he got to get out of there. Knock on the door, and Tobias' posse there, his homeboys, they come and snatch dude up, and they take him on out to this garage, and they meet Tobias, and Tobias beats him up, and he pulls a gun on him, and he said, I ain't gonna kill you because your son needs you. He was like, but if you, basically if you had no son, I'll put these bullets in your face. And so they talk about why he did it, and he was like, man, I told you stop being greedy back then. You want to be greedy, and I was done. Pull out. He was like, you can't want to go, so you do the time, which is right. Like, I'm not doing time for nobody. Okay, if you can't stop you being greedy, then that's on you. Okay, because I ain't doing it. So that's basically why they fell out. So then after that, Tobias goes and he talks to Keri. He goes to her the spa, and they talk or whatever. And then like they just start their relationship over, with dating. They do a celibate or whatever, so they can reconnect with God and blah blah blah. So that it ends with them getting married again. But this time they got married, it was only just like 5 people there. It wasn't a big amount of people like before or whatever. And then the movie ends with her being pregnant. And they're moving out of the mansion that they were living in. It was a big, pretty mansion too. So they're moving out of the mansion, and she's like, "I'm gonna leave a note." This is the lead into next week. She leaves a note with the flowers saying "Welcome home" to the new homeowners. So I'm thinking, okay, that's for who comes in next. So whoever buys the house next, that's for next week, which is Envy. Okay, so that's really the gist of the movie. I think you should watch it. It's on Lifetime. It is really, really good, really good. And so next week is 7 Deadly Sins, Envy. And that one, now I did have to pull this up. Let me look over here. So that one appears Miss Juicy, LaToya Luckett, who's Soraya, which is who she's from Empire. She played Hakeem's girlfriend, the little cute, skinny little girl. Rose Rollins, Candy Burris, okay, from Housewives, and then special appearances from The Brat and DC Young Fly. So this episode is about to be really good. So I can't wait to see how it unfolds for Envy or whatever, whatever the storyline is. The storyline was good for Lust, so I'm sure the storyline will be good for Envy too. So that brings my review to a close and to an end, because I'm not talking about the movie. I think it's good. I think you should go watch it. And then leave your comments below. Hit the notification bell, okay? Hit subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe to me, okay? I subscribe to y'all, okay? And all y'all's endeavors in life. So that ends my review. I'll talk to y'all next week, and then I'll make sure that I have lotion on my hands because I have dishpan hands. I'm always washing dishes. So I will see you guys later. Bye.